welcome to C-SPAN's brand new series, First Ladies, Influence and Image. For the next year, we're going to be spending time on personal biographies of each of the women who served in that role in the White House as a window into American history.
They had one room on the second floor of the Potts House at Valley Forge, and they had an hour every morning that was sacred. 1 hour when they were absolutely not to be disturbed. And wouldn't you love to be a fly on the wall for those conversations?
We have this graphic that we've shown of the White House in 1800, and it just really looks pretty miserable. What was life like in the mansion for the Adamses?
They did not have heat. They had to gather wood, such as it was in that area, and stoke fires in the fireplaces. The mansion was not finished when they moved in.
Our website, cspan.org First Ladies, is a very robust site with lots of video about each of these women, and each week there'll be a special feature that you can see only on the web. If you go there tonight, you'll see Dolly Madison's snuff box. How important was snuff to her?
She was addicted, I'm afraid.
Yes.
The train ride was very devastating for the family. They were about a mile outside of Andover. An axle rod broke on the train and it slid down an embankment. Benny did not survive the crash.
This is the most famous letter that Jane Pierce wrote. It was written to her dead son. My precious child, I must write to you, although you are never to see it or know it.
The press really is taken with her. They use the title First Lady more for her. They like her, they cover her, they see her as vivacious, they see her as somebody who's different. They're fascinated that she went to college. I mean, so they really do follow her in her own right.
Season 1 of our feature series went from February through June, as we covered First Ladies from Martha Washington through Ida McKinley. And Season 2 of this first-of-a-kind series just kicked off in September, as we explore the modern era, spanning First Ladies from Edith Roosevelt through Michelle Obama.
Just walking around the White House grounds, I am constantly reminded about all of the people who have lived there before, and particularly all of the women.
The White House is a bully pulpit, and you ought to take advantage of it.
During the statement, you were a little breathless, and there was too much looking down, and I think it was a little too fast. Not enough change of pace.
Yes, ma'am.
I think I just had little antennas that went up and told me when somebody had their own agenda.
But a lot of it is your own personal instinct and perspective that comes into it. I think every First Lady brings their unique perspective to this job. If you didn't, you couldn't live through it.
First Ladies, Influence and Image, a C-SPAN original series produced in cooperation with the White House Historical Association.